It is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160. She's Barb Hauge. If Barb is here, we must be talking about Walkworks, and at this time of the year, we must be talking about the Indiana County Decathlon. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Yes,
Wonderful.
We are talking about the Decathlon. We're excited.
You got a big walk tomorrow, don't you?
We do. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, the Irish Walk and Roll in Clymer, on the Clymer Trail.
Yeah, it's going to have a beautiful day for it.
Yeah, I heard it's going to be 40 degrees. It's going to be
Sunshine,
perfect.
sunshine. That's the thing. So folks want to walk with you. Well, first of all, explain what the Decathlon is and how this schedule now is really going to ramp up.
Okay. The Indiana County Decathlon started last year, and it's an opportunity for people to come and walk, be active in, and learn about all the great places we have here in Indiana County to walk. We have great parks and trails. We have the Walkworks routes. We have great little communities that have sidewalks, and some that don't have sidewalks but don't have very busy streets that are great to walk in. So we have really a lot of terrific places here in Indiana County. So we wanted to highlight those by having events at a lot of the different locations. We started last year at the 50th anniversary of Indiana County Parks and Trails, and it was really successful, so we wanted to do it again. Yeah. So we started in January with the Martin Luther King Jr. March. We walked along with the NAACP, and then last month we walked with at Blue Spruce Park with the Chili Walk.
Mm-hmm. That was good, wasn't it?
It was great.
I mean, the chili. Oh, the walk, too. The walk was okay. The chili was great.
Both were great. We had 52 people come and join us, and we fed the birds, too.
There you go. There you go. Did some come and eat right off of your hand?
Yes.
Really?
That's so exciting.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little scary the first time, but after that, it's nice.
Yeah. So the third walk of the season is tomorrow.
Is tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. And we meet at Lee Street Park, which is near the basketball courts, if you know where the basketball courts are in Clymer. So if you get to the light and Luigi's is on your right, you make a left, go over the bridge and turn onto the first street after the bridge and wind back a little bit, and you'll get to Lee Street Park and the basketball courts you'll see there.
St. Patrick's Day, going to wear your green toilet?
Wear my green tomorrow. Yes, of course.
You've got your green on today.
I do. I have a little bit more green.
Now, there is a map that you put out, or maybe not a map, a flyer that you put out, which has a unique feature on it, and that is the walks are ranked in terms of how strenuous they are.
Yes.
And this is a one sneaker walk here. Only one shoe on this one, which means it's a pretty easy trail.
It's a very easy trail. It's a really nice trail, and we're calling it the Walk and Roll because we wanted to open it up to everybody and make sure everybody knew they were welcome. So we're calling it Walk and Roll because bring your wheelchair, stroller, walker, cane, any types of mobility devices that you have, come and walk with us. It's going to be a nice, easy walk. It is a mile and a half down and a mile and a half back, so it'll be 3 miles. But there's benches along the way, and if you can't make it the whole way, you can rest and wait for us to come back.
Take a break.
Take a break. We'll come back and pick you up on the way back.
There you go. Now, it's a decathlon, which means 10, but there are 12 events, and there's a reason for that.
There are 12 events, and we wanted to give people lots of opportunities. If you get 10 stamps on your card, so we have participation cards, you can pick them up at the library here at Indiana Free Library, where you can pick them up at the YMCA of Indiana County, and you can pick them up at all of our Walkworks routes as well as all of our events. And if you get 10 stamps on your card, you can turn in your card for a prize at the YMCA. And also, if you turn in your card, we're going to do a raffle drawing afterwards for some additional prizes. So.
Yeah. And these are events that you have, but that doesn't mean that those are the only things you can put on your stamp on your card.
Correct. We have 8 other spaces on our card. 4 of them are parks and trails that you can walk on. We have the Hoodlebug Trail. We have Tunnel View Historic Site. We have Hemlock Lake Park, and we have
Ghost Town?
Buttermilk Falls.
Buttermilk Falls, okay.
We have the new access stairs at Buttermilk Falls, the bridge and the access stairs, so you can go walk straight down and go right behind the falls. It's really special.
Yeah.
And then we have 4 stamps for either exercising at the YMCA or walking on any of our Walkworks routes in Indiana County, of which we have 8.
So you can do those anytime.
Yes, and you don't have to be with anybody. What we ask is you take a picture of yourself while you're there. You can post it on our Facebook page, or if you're not comfortable with that, you just take it to the YMCA or any of our Walkworks leaders, and you can show them your picture, and they'll give you a stamp on your card.
There you go. That's a good thing. And then once you have your card all filled out,
yes,
what happens with it?
You turn it into the YMCA. You take it to their desk. They have prizes there behind your desk, and you can choose which prize you want.
There you go.
We have a lot of different sponsors who have given us different prizes that we're going to give away.
So the reward is you get yourself in better shape. You get yourself in the great habit for the coming spring season. There is a rumor that spring will come eventually, and then you can even get yourself a prize for participating in the
and
decathlon.
You get to learn all the great places we have in Indiana County to walk.
There you go. That's yet another reward. So you've got this walk coming tomorrow, and then another one next week.
Yes.
You'll skip a week for Easter, and then after that, it's pretty much every week all the way through the end of May.
Yes. And that's the really exciting part. The following week, we have the Rock Walk, which is on Saturday the 24th. And the kids who are in the Indiana High School Key Club have been painting the rocks for us with special sayings, nice positive sayings. And one of the IUP clubs is going to be hiding the rocks along the Walkworks route here in Indiana Borough, which is a 2-mile walk. And we'll be collecting the rocks along the walk. That's a little hard tongue twister. And then they can take them and hide them other places, so other people can find them. And we're partnering also with Indiana PA Rocks, their Facebook page too. So you can post it on our Facebook page, Indiana County Walking Decathlon, and Indiana PA Rocks. Both of those Facebook pages, and create some excitement.
So there you go. That's that walk coming up. And as we said, after skipping Easter week, then you've got every week all the way through Saturday, May the 19th, to get your card all filled out, and all of these events. So how do people get this flyer that I have in my hand right here?
You can pick it up at the YMCA. You can pick it up at the Indiana Free Library. And I'm trying to think, are there any other places? We have them posted around town here in the storefronts, and also all of our walking group leaders should have them too. Okay, you should be able to get them from them.
Social media platforms as well.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Yes, of course. Thank you.
Facebook and
our Facebook pages, both the Indiana County Walking Decathlon and our Walkworks of Indiana County. Both of those Facebook pages has it posted.
Okay, and there's another slip that I have here as well that tells you when the regularly scheduled Walkworks walks are.
Yes.
In Indiana County.
Yes, it gives you all of our Walkworks routes are required to have at least one day and time each week that they walk. They have a walking group leader who shows up at a particular location, and whoever comes that day and is available that day, they go for the walk in that community with the walking group leader and the rest of the group.
Does that happen no matter what the weather?
It happens no matter what the... occasionally the walking group leader will cancel, and you can check our Facebook page for that. Yeah. But mostly they're pretty intrepid group. And
yeah, even if you show up and there's no walk leader there, take a walk anyway.
Yes, there's nothing stopping you.
There you go. All right, so this walk tomorrow is going to be at Clymer, 10 a.m., and I know that people get curious about these things. They might hear them on the radio or see them on Facebook, and they say to themselves, one of these days I ought to try that. Tomorrow they can make it that day.
Tomorrow they can make it that day. And when the volunteer fire company in Clymer heard about it, they invited us after the walk to come for refreshments.
Oh, good.
So we're going over to the Clymer Fire Hall afterwards. So if you can't make it to the walk, you can come over to the Clymer Fire Hall and pick up brochures and information there too. We'll have information for everybody. There you go. All right, folks. Tomorrow it's called the Irish Walk and Roll on the Clymer Trail. And then after that, it's going to be the Rock Walk. Oh, it's kind of hard to get straight, isn't it? And that'll be March 24th in downtown Indiana. And as we said, pick up the flyer, one of those sites that Barb just mentioned, and you'll find all kinds of opportunities to be a walker. It's that time of the year. It is. Folks are getting outside again. Barb, thanks for coming in. Thank you so much for having me, as always. Appreciate it. It is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank, WCCS, AM 1160, FM 101.1, 957. The Kilmeade Show is coming up.